The future of young Japanese driver Yuki Tsunoda has entered a new chapter of uncertainty. After years of honing his skills with the AlphaTauri team, his future with Red Bull appears to be coming to an end. Recent statements from Helmut Marko and Christian Horner, as well as rumors circulating about Aston Martin's future moves, have further strengthened the notion that Yuki Tsunoda should seek opportunities outside the Red Bull family. But how did this story develop, and what factors led to Tsunoda's name being floated as a potential candidate at Aston Martin? Let's take a closer look. Let's review it thoroughly. Red Bull, as one of the most dominant teams in Formula One today, is known for its very competitive internal promotion policy. The team has built a reputation as the place where big stars like Sebastian Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, and Max Verstappen were born. However, this policy also puts a lot of pressure on young drivers like Yuki Tsunoda. Tsunoda will make his Formula One debut in 2021 with AlphaTauri, formerly Toro Rosso. As a driver promoted from Honda's development program, Tsunoda had high hopes, especially with the full support of the Japanese manufacturer. However, after 3 seasons, his position at Red Bull has begun to be questioned. Helmut Marko, the Red Bull team advisor known for his outspoken comments, recently hinted that Yuki Tsunoda may no longer be part of Red Bull's long-term plans. In an interview, Marko mentioned that although Tsunoda has good speed, his performance is still inconsistent compared to other drivers in their program, such as Liam Lawson. After 5 years in a junior team, we have to be realistic. If a rider doesn't show the potential to move up to the main team, then it's time to look for a new path, said Marko. This statement gives a clear picture that Red Bull no longer sees Tsunoda as a candidate to replace Sergio Perez or Max Verstappen in the main team. One of the main factors threatening the sustainability of Yuki Tsunoda's position with the AlphaTauri team is the emergence of Liam Lawson, a talented young racer from New Zealand. Lawson has managed to attract the attention of many parties with his impressive performances in several Formula One racing opportunities. One of the most prominent moments was when he was trusted to replace the injured Daniel Ricciardo at the 2023 Dutch Grand Prix. On that occasion, Lawson showed exceptional ability and proved that he was no ordinary replacement driver. Christian Horner, the Red Bull Racing Team principal, did not hesitate to praise Lawson openly. Horner described him as one of the best talents Red Bull has at the moment, highlighting his potential to become a main driver in the future. With this kind of performance, it is almost certain that Lawson will be given a full-time seat at AlphaTauri next season. This situation puts Tsunoda's position in the team under great pressure and is becoming increasingly uncertain. The threat to Tsunoda's position comes not only from Lawson, but also from another young rider, Arvid Lindblad. Despite being only 16 years old, Lindblad has already managed to attract attention in Formula 3. He was able to finish the season in the top 4 of the final standings, which is an extraordinary achievement for a driver of his age. Not only that, but Lindblad also scored several spectacular wins throughout the season, confirming his status as one of the most promising prospects in world motorsport. Red Bull now sees Lindblad as a potential future star who can fill the driver position at AlphaTauri, especially if Tsunoda is unable to show significant development in the near future. With the combination of the threat of an increasingly mature Lawson and Lindblad continuing to show rapid development, Tsunoda's position with the AlphaTauri team is becoming increasingly vulnerable. The relationship between Yuki Tsunoda and Honda has the potential to be a key element in determining the future of the Japanese driver's Formula One career. Honda, which has long supported the development of Japanese drivers, will become the exclusive engine supplier to Aston Martin from 2026, replacing Mercedes. In this context, Honda will most likely try to ensure that one of its drivers, especially a Japanese driver like Tsunoda, can join the Aston Martin team. Of course, this move is not only aimed at improving performance on the track, but also at strengthening their global marketing strategy. Meanwhile, the situation at Aston Martin suggests that there could be major changes in the future. Fernando Alonso, the team's current driver, has hinted that he may retire in 2026. As Alonso will be 45 by then, he realistically understands that his career on the track will not last forever. This decision creates a great opportunity for Aston Martin to find a replacement who is not only competent on the track, but also has a strong relationship with their new partner, Honda. However, the process of bringing Tsunoda to Aston Martin is not an easy one. The team must also take into account the presence of Lance Stroll, who currently occupies one of the driver's seats. As the son of Lawrence Stroll, the owner of the Aston Martin team, Lance's position is often considered safe, although his performance has often been criticized by various parties. In such a situation, Aston Martin must make a strategic decision to remain competitive on the track. The team needs to find a strong driving partner to complement Lance Stroll. This is where the role of Yuki Tsunoda becomes a serious topic of discussion, as he not only has great potential on the track, but also brings added value to the Honda-Aston Martin partnership. With this dynamic, Tsunoda's future at Aston Martin will be one of the most interesting stories to follow in the coming years. For Yuki Tsunoda, joining the Aston Martin Formula One team could be one of the most significant steps in his professional racing career. This could be a golden opportunity for him to showcase his skills, strengthen his position in the competition, and pave the way for greater achievements in the future. However, the decision to join Aston Martin is not entirely under his control. In a situation like this, close cooperation is needed between Red Bull, who are currently an important part of Tsunoda's career, and Honda, as one of the strategic partners who have a big role to play in supporting Tsunoda's progress in the racing world. Both parties need to reach an agreement that not only benefits all parties involved, but also ensures a smooth and unhindered transition. If this move does take place and Aston Martin decides to take Tsunoda on as part of the team, he will face a huge challenge. He will be under tremendous pressure to prove himself worthy of joining a team that has high expectations, both in terms of performance and contribution to the team as a whole. Strong support from Honda, who will certainly want to see Tsunoda shine, will be an important element in this journey. On the other hand, Aston Martin will certainly expect Tsunoda to be able to perform consistently, be competitive with other top drivers, and deliver satisfactory results in line with their expectations. With all this pressure and expectation, Tsunoda will have to work hard to show that he has the ability, determination, and mentality to compete at the highest level in the world of Formula One. Yuki Tsunoda's future in the world of Formula One is at a critical point of uncertainty. He is at a crossroads, facing both challenges and opportunities that could determine the direction of his career in the world's most prestigious motorsport. With the pressure of Red Bull, a potential new opportunity with Aston Martin, and the continued support of Honda behind him, Tsunoda has a golden opportunity to prove himself and rewrite the story of his tortuous career to date. The question remains, will he be able to make the most of this rare opportunity to move to the next level? Or will he end up like so many other drivers who have failed to continue their careers, stopping halfway through before reaching the top? Only time will tell. What is certain is that Formula One will continue to be a fiercely competitive arena, where only those with the best skills and consistency will survive. Tsunoda must decide if he is ready to rise to this challenge, or if he will succumb to the immense pressure that surrounds him. This journey is not only about skill, but also about determination, courage, and the ability to deal with relentless pressure. Tsunoda is now at a pivotal moment. Will this be the end of his F1 journey or the beginning of a new, more glorious chapter? It all depends on the next steps he takes. What do you think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.